Michelle Tricca.
Well, thank you for taking time to talk. What film is happening at the festival?
It's called First Showing.
And what was your role in it?
I produced this film with 4 other still photographers. We all took an active role. We all produced, casted, directed, photographed, edited, and music scouted.
Can you tell me a little bit about the film that it's about?
Absolutely. The film is a 3.5-minute short, basically about the trials and tribulations of being an artist and what we all go through with the ups and downs and the rejection and the acceptance and evolving into your own and what you're presenting to the world.
What inspired this particular challenge? What was the inspiration?
Well, to tell you the truth, this film was sponsored by Canon. I've been a Canon shooter for 18 years, and now that Canon is incorporating HD video into a lot of their awesome cameras, they invited a bunch of established still professional photographers to take a workshop in either Austin, Seattle, or New York City. And I chose to go to Austin. I was there with 16 other still photographers, and for 3 days it was an intensive workshop on how to use their HD equipment. We have the knowledge of being a still photographer, but there's so many more genres introduced with learning lighting and sound and editing with Final Cut. There were so many more aspects we needed to learn as visual artists.
Was this your first film opposed to you normally do still photography?
I am a still photographer, and I actually made a bad film when I lived in Hawaii about 11 years ago. So this was officially my first. So they paired us up into groups. I was with 4 other still photographers, and we basically had 24 hours from concept to completion, to cast, to storyboard, location scout, shoot. We had the support of Canon and all of the equipment at our disposal. So it was an intense production, but the 5 of us produced this on all levels, up to final completion, to editing our own shots. I found the soundtrack. And within 24 hours, we had a little film festival in Austin. And then at the end of this, we had a film festival with all the films that were created in Seattle, New York, and Austin. So knowing the wonderful Eric Raditz, he had seen the film and asked if I'd like to submit it to this film festival, which we weren't expecting. It was basically a learning piece, but we had done pretty well with it, and people seemed excited about it. So we're glad to be here.
Any memorable moments from the shoots at all, from production, pre-production, post-production, at any point? Any memorable moments? I know you guys have a small amount of time to do it, so.
Because it was so intense and because we each took an active role, I was impressed that as 5 established still photographers that we all came together cohesively and worked on each other's ideas. It was basically a work in progress, hour by hour by hour, but I was one that actually casted the guy for the part, but then we extracted a storyline from this guy, and we all came together and built on each other's ideas, really without any drama. So we worked together cohesively with shooting and finding the locations, and even down to the final hours of editing, choosing the right scenes and cutting it down so we could get exactly 3 to 3.5 minutes, and then finding the music. So it was a positive experience, and it's been encouraging, so I look forward to starting a film on my own here in the near future.